Okay, let's talk about the market. The market can refer to a number of different things. Number one, a city that is regularly booking talent, like Chicago or Atlanta or LA or New York. Or the going pay rate for talent in a specific activity. We're going to talk about the cities that are regularly booking talent. The market. Let's talk about yesterday's market. The entertainment industry has a rapidly changing landscape. When I grew up, there were three primary networks: ABC, CBS, and NBC, and one educational one, PBS. And not long after midnight, television networks would actually sign off, followed by snow on the screen. And movies and television shows were produced primarily in New York and Los Angeles. In other words, there were only so many shows being produced, thereby limiting the prospects for models and actors. We saw Marilyn Monroe on the big screen. It all seemed so distant and far away, another world even. Now let's talk about today's market. It's different today. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and others have changed the landscape, to use the cinematic term, dramatically. Content is everywhere, and it's available 24/7 on demand. And now it's being produced outside of the major markets of LA and New York. Now there's a ton of projects being filmed in mid-range markets like Atlanta and Chicago, as well as smaller markets like Dallas, Minneapolis, and New Orleans. Opportunities abound. The producers who are producing this content need people to act in their productions. While it is true that they still need the beautiful people, but sometimes they just need real people. And many of these producers are just regular people trying to make their dreams come true too. What that means for you and me is that, again, opportunities abound and you can take advantage of them.
Action.
This is crazy. Get off me, she said. You have the right to remain silent. Left that poor girl in there all by herself.
Personal goals. Okay, now that you've learned about the market and key industry terms, I want you to find a quiet place somewhere. Sit down for a half an hour or so and just think about what you want to do. Do you want to become a superstar? Maybe you don't want to be a superstar. But you do want to have a regular role on a TV show. Do you just want to be seen on TV? Do you just want to be a background actor and get paid some extra money? Do you want to supplement your income? Or do you just want to be in a movie? If so, do you want to be the lead or just have a few lines? Do you want to do commercials? Do you want to be a model? If so, what kind? A commercial model? A fashion model? Or maybe you just have a great voice and you want to be a voice actor. What prompted you to want to take this class? What did you want to do? Use the personal goals worksheet in your resources folder and write down what your goals are and what you want to achieve. When you finish thinking about this, come back and we'll delve into the various modeling and acting categories. Let's talk about modeling and acting types and categories. Modeling and acting categories. Which one are you? When you hear the word model, what image comes to mind? Runway? Catwalk? Tyra Banks? And America's Next Top Model? Yes, that's only natural. Supermodels are the predominant perception. But that's just one category of models. There are many other types of models. In order to be viable in the industry, you need to figure out which type you are. Or maybe you don't want to be a model. Or maybe you just want to be an actor. Either way, it's still good to know this information. The central point that I want you to get in this section is that it is possible for you to have a viable career in this industry. What I mean is that the great thing about being young, tall, and beautiful in this business is that you're young, tall, and beautiful. But the great thing about being in the business for the rest of us who may be beautiful but not so young, or young but not so tall, or perhaps not even beautiful, is that there's not as much competition. Why? Because most people think that the only people who can be models and actors are young, tall, and beautiful. But the entertainment industry needs all types. For better or worse, we live in a society of the 3 C's: capitalism, consumerism, and commercialism. What that means is that the marketplace is controlled by private individuals and companies who have goods and services to sell and are in competition with each other to sell them to us, the consumers. But because industries are in competition with each other, in order for them to make a profit, they have to, one, convince people that their life is lacking and would be better or happier if they have or used their product. And two, to convince people that their product is better than the competition's product. But first, they need to attract consumers' attention. In other words, they need to market their product to consumers. And who are the consumers that they're trying to market to? They are regular, everyday people who look like you and me.
Hi, I'm Lori Elaine, fitness champion pro competitor. I don't know about you, but on my first competition, or when I first started competing, the swimsuit round was the ultimate scariest. Yeah, I have tons and tons of stage experience underneath my belt with glitz and glamour and high heels, but I don't know why the swimsuit round made me so nervous. So I wanted to share with you a couple of tricks that will hopefully ease you for your next swimsuit round on your competition coming up. Okay, what I have is 2 basic walks that are most common for the competitions that I'm in. They are the T-walk and the spotlight walk. Depending on the format of the show, the length of timing, either or may be used. And the swimsuit walk is pretty similar whether it's fitness or bikini. So check it out. Oh, and also I might have added in a couple of things that you may not want to do if you wanted to get high scores from the judges. So check it out. Can you spot them? I hope so.
Here is the T-walk. The T-walk is a basic walk that is used in most local competitions because there's more time to showcase your look, your body, your presentation. Everything is important in the judge's eye, and you want to showcase that. There are points on the stage, usually marked at the top center, the top right, and the top left. In the competitors meeting, when pointed out, you're going to want to pick those points because they're specific so that the judges can take a closer view at those angles to see you. And there's a limited time, so don't waste any moment. The spotlight walk is sometimes done when there's more competitors at a national or international level to get a chance for the judges to see everyone. It's a shorter time frame, but still you have that one top spot to showcase your look and everything that you want the judges to see that you've been working hard on. So again, don't waste any moment. Next up on the stage is competitor Miss C Rocket. You'll understand what I mean by the C in a moment. The competitions that I participate in is family-oriented, fun, and classy. Poses like this may not be judged in a positive fashion. Other competition organizations, competitors may be used to doing those poses, and I'm not judging that. But I'm just saying that since this is a family-oriented, classy organization, those types of poses may not be scored highly. So you're taking your chances, and if you're questioning your score as being lower than expected, this may be why. And of course, I'm exaggerating on these poses. I have not yet seen these poses to that extreme yet. Thank goodness. Coming to the stage next is Miss Fidget D. You'll see why I call her that in a moment. Here she is walking so elegantly and gracefully. Then, oopsie, there she is adjusting and making all kinds of movements that will distract the judges. So remember, whenever you get your moment to shine, you want to do just that. Shine and not have any distractions from digging, scratching, fidgeting, checking. You want to have everything all secure so the judges won't have any distractions, and you'll have great pictures because you know that photo op is going to be of you digging and scratching and fidgeting, and you don't want that. You've worked too hard for that. In this case, Miss Fidget D will have some interesting pictures to look back on. once you get everything all down, after practicing lots and lots of times in your heels, of course, as well as your swimsuit, you will be so much more confident on the stage, knowing that the judges will get their perfect opportunity and see all of the hard work that you put in. Be polished, be classy, and do your very best to shine. And of course, smiling is always helpful. You've worked so hard to prepare yourself up to this point, so now have fun and add your own little style to everything that you do. Don't copy or try to be like anyone else but your own classy, beautiful self.
That's all that I wanted to share with you for right now. Hopefully those tips and tricks were helpful for you on your next competition. Make sure you click the subscribe button and also the little bell down in the corner over there so you won't miss another Lane tip. Until next time, I'm Lori Lane.
Pay special attention to the characters and what they are doing. Do any of them look like you? Are any of them doing the things that you like to do or that you care about? Which of the roles could you easily slot into? Could you easily slot into? Did you see runway models or supermodels? Did you see any people who look like real people? Or did you see both? Was the subject matter funny or serious? Were the actors young or old? Black, white, Asian, Latina, African, or Indian? The purpose of this exercise is to help you to understand that the industry needs all types to sell all kinds of products to all kinds of people. Now go to exercise 1E and repeat the exercise using the video there. When you finish these exercises, come back and we'll talk about the people you'll see on set and what they do.